Mi gente, how's everybody doing, my people? Good evening, good evening.
Things I noticed. How's everybody doing tonight? You already know what time it is. Monday night, 8 o'clock. That means it is time for the what?
The show, my people, the show.
Yes. Because every time we get together, you already know it is going to be
a show. Anything will happen.
An amazing show at that point.
An amazing show. Anything will happen. Remember, it's live, so we cannot stop it, delete anything, edit anything, nothing.
Nope.
You get it? How it is.
Yeah.
Raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it
Te lo
raw.
metemos raw.
Anyway, I go with the name of Nina Rock, La Latina Loquita, and to my left we have
Angie Ruiz, la gordita sabrosa, cause curves are beautiful, my people.
Yes.
Did y'all missed us? I know it has been 2 weeks. Did you miss us?
I was so sick last week, I just couldn't do it. As you can tell, I'm still feeling a little congested, but I'm not contagious or anything like that. So we said we got to do the show because the show must go on. But last week I had 102 fever, so yeah, it was not happening. I'm just saying.
No, I kind of can't hear her when she's like that. And plus, I was glad because I was tired. Literally tired. It has been a rough month for me. Like, I'm being tired. Like, even today, I'm tired, and then the weather outside is not helping.
Honestly,
especially when you're driving, you can't see shit in front of you.
Honestly, it's actually really nice outside. It's cold.
It's nice to be home watching TV, cuddle up all nicely. Girl, not to drive and now 1 hour to go to work, you can barely see anything. Then the drivers are driving mad slow. If there's a rain pouring, move. Like that, the rain's gonna stay behind you. Just keep on going. Because if you stay like this, like, the rain is going with you. Like, man, drive. And then only that hail falling like crazy today. My windshield.
I didn't get any of that.
Wonder why? Did you went out today, man?
Yeah, I went out today.
The way she's saying is hard to believe. But anyway, I got hit by hail hard on my windshield. And I couldn't even see in front of me. I'm like, no. They didn't come in over here at the same shelf. Like, no. It's not meant for me to come to work. But you know what? I was like, let me just go. Let me just go and get over it.
Well, as you can see by what Angie is saying, it's been a cold, rainy, haily kind of day here in Central Florida.
It's going to get colder tonight. This is the night that you don't have a gordita or gordito.
I don't have either.
De chacho.
I don't
you
even
need
have
to
my
cuddle.
dog with me today.
Even mine's not a gordito. It's bones. Kevin's not fat. He's skinny. But I'm like, this is the day that echa la patita, wrapped up. I'm telling you, because we need to go to the low 40s today here in Florida.
I don't even have the dog with me today, so I'm literally
Where
going
is
to
he?
be cuddling with my blanket and my pillow and my remote for Netflix or maybe Amazon Prime. I don't know. I haven't
Remote for her
decided
TV.
Yes.
Remote for nothing else, people.
I
Her TV.
said Netflix or Amazon Prime.
You went like this with her finger.
It's not like I went like this. I went like
It's
this.
It's a remote that goes like this.
What finger do you use to play with your remote?
Which finger you used to play with your remote?
I said remote.
Se jodió.
You see what she does to me?
No, I don't. Oh,
The
Lord.
remote, when you go like this with the remote, like you use your thumb.
Yeah.
It's not like this, it's this. You use that finger?
No. So, carajo, cállate.
The remote, like this.
And then when you, for some reason, though, it don't want to change, and you just open it and turn the batteries around.
You blow on it like Super Nintendo?
It go, carajo. Or not put your tongue on the tip.
You put your tongue on the tip?
Okay, now it's working.
We're going to hell, y'all. I swear to God. I've already claimed my
She's
spot.
She's going.
I've already claimed my spot. Sorry, Jesus. I got literally Jesus on the wall over there. Sorry.
And he's going like this to you.
And he's literally like this.
Like, what is this girl talking about?
I swear that's the picture. He's like this. And if it could move, he'd be like.
I'm right here forgetting to share. You see, like, I'm talking to y'all and I'm like, my phone is here. My phone is not in my hand. I'm not sharing. I need to share.
Anyway, guys, yes, please share.
Compartan en vivo, mi gente.
We appreciate every single one of you who tune into this crazy thing we call the show. Don't forget, guys, that you can also listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Media OQ. We're also on YouTube, Instagram, and what's the other one? TikTok. That one. Yeah, those. So make sure you follow. I know some of you follow because I be seeing y'all. Or maybe you don't even follow, but you just kind of like watch because I can see that too. But anyway, it's a great night here in Orlando. So if you have your little cuddle buddy, be sure to do that because it's going to be a little chilly. I will be with my fuzzy blanket, my fuzzy socks, and my pillow. That will be me and the remote.
And the remote, her remote, that goes like this.
Yes, if anybody has any suggestions on what I should watch tonight, let me know because I've been watching all types of stuff. So,
girl, I don't even got time to watch anything.
Well, I've been homesick, so I've been watching and catching up on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. Ooh, scandalous, girl. Let me tell you. I finished Stranger Things. I finished Bridgerton. Did I finish Bridgerton? No, I think I still got like a few more episodes of season 4 of Bridgerton. So I'm like caught up with all my shows. So I'm like, okay. I need something else to watch.
You want something else to watch, huh?
Yes, I need something else to watch. So any suggestions, feel free to let us know here in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from so we can go ahead and shout you out as well.
Yes, mi gente. And in the meantime, what is your recap, Mama?
We got recaps. So literally I just worked, but I want to tell y'all a story, okay? Because, and this is going to sound a little crazy, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, and I'm going to put some people on blast. I won't say company names because I'm not trying to get sued, but I just want to let you know that there are still some companies out there that literally, I'm going to call it modern day slavery, okay? Because I don't even know where to begin with this story.
I know it will be an interesting story. I'm ready. Let's go.
First, let me just say I had a great week. I worked a lot. I was at Frogs on Tuesday and Friday. We had an amazing time. Spring break is actually officially among us now this week here in Central Florida. So we have a lot of things going on in the area. Tourists and more tourists. Sometimes we love them, sometimes we don't. I'm just saying, lots of drama that happened in Daytona Beach. So, guys, I have to tell you one thing before I get into my modern slavery story. Respect the beach that you're on. You know what I'm saying? Respect the town that you're coming to visit, because it sucks when well, let me just backtrack. Let me just erase everything I just said. When you go on vacation, go with the mindset of vacation. Don't go into the mindset of gangster shit or that fight mentality. Go into the vacation mode as I'm here to have a great time. Not I'm gonna fuck shit up. And because those two mentalities are completely different and will give you a completely different outcome. Okay? Because one of the worst things that you could do as a society, as a people, okay, is come into an area that you're supposed to be on vacation for and then just wreak havoc, cause shit, shootouts, fights, and everything. And who's really enjoying that vacation at that point? Because not even you are enjoying the vacation at that point. Because you know what's going to happen? Now you're at risk of going to jail. Now you're at risk of getting your ass beat, or now you're at risk of getting shot or all the other stuff that goes along with that kind of mindset. So when you go on vacation, you should always go with the mindset, like I said, of I'm going to have a great fucking time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that really is, you really are going to have a good time if you go with that mindset. But if you go in that mindset of just being on some bullshit, you're going to get exactly that, bullshit. And I say that to say because there was a big commotion that happened in Daytona Beach. Like I said, we are in the middle, we're just starting spring break. And there were a lot of things. I was about to say spring breakers. Yeah, and so there was, a group of people who came. I don't know where they came from, but, they wreaked havoc on the beach in Daytona Beach. Shootouts, fights, and all this stuff. And really, you just see, like, a bunch of people running. I know there was a lady who had a video. She was up on the 20th floor of her hotel, and she was just, like, recording everything. And you just see everybody running and it's just a hot mess. So at that point, nobody's having a good time. Not even you yourself if you were in that mix, or just not that mix, but any mix of that sort of behavior. So you really, like I said, it's mindset, people. Come to vacation, come and have a great time. It's fucking sunny Florida. It's beautiful. The beach is amazing. Because then you know what's going to happen? It's going to turn out like Miami, where Miami said,
no spring breakers allowed.
No spring breakers
There's a curfew.
allowed. They give you a curfew. And we don't want to have that in our beaches here or you know, or anywhere that you want to. You don't want to go on vacation and have to be on a curfew, do you? I mean, so change your mindset. Go on vacation and have a good time. Don't go on vacation with the mindset of, oh, I'm going to wreak havoc, because it just, it does good to nobody. That's all I have to say about that. It just irked me. But anyway, that's not my recap. My recap.
I was about to say, okay, so that means she went to the beach and then she started running.
No. My recap is I really did have, like, even the last 2 weeks was really good. I did work a lot. Like I said, I was at Frogs a couple of days this week. I also went to Daytona Bike Week. Didn't have nothing to do. That was the week before spring break. But I went to Daytona Bike Week. It was really nice. Great, crowded. Loved the bikes that came by and Papi Chulos. I'm just saying, you know.
You got lipstick, man.
On my teeth?
Yeah, I don't think they're even going to notice anyway.
Anyway. I can't see, so to me this is all a blur. All I see is a white shirt and red lips and black hair. That's literally what I see here. And a brown shirt and black hair and then a ring of light. That's literally what I see.
So she don't see my face.
I don't. It's blurry. I see your face, but it's blurry. I see earrings. That's it. But like, if you put me on a lineup right now to identify something, I'd be like, bitch, I can't see shit. Where my glasses at?
I'm just looking at the brown shirt.
I can't
and that
see.
hair. I don't know how
she
she
had a brown shirt. That's it. It's like tan, beige. I don't even know. I'm colorblind. What the fuck? But anyway, I was at Daytona Bike Week. Although the incident that I'm talking about didn't happen at Daytona Bike Week. I'm just saying it happened this last weekend that just passed. Actually, yesterday. But I was at Daytona Bike Week and it was great vibe. You know, you get to see all the bikers and all the, you know, the souped up bikes and things like that. And went to what's the Caribbean Jacks, I think's the name of the place I went to up there. Had some great food up there, hung out with a couple of my friends. So we had a pretty good time walking around and stuff like that and just chilling and enjoying the day and stuff like that. I don't really get to do much of that because most of the time I'm working. So just to be able to go out, even if it was just for that little bit of time out in Daytona, I had a great time. So I actually love going to Daytona. I've been there in a minute. So just going was really good. And then, and then after that, literally just worked. And the other half of the time, I was sleeping because I really did not feel well. I was sick and I just been like laid out. So... But that's pretty much my recap. And then we'll talk about modern day slavery after Angie gives you her recap.
Yes, my recap is actually I have been busy, you know, with my house situation, then with my best friend situation, then with my work situation, then with my other work situation. You know, it's too many things happening that literally, like, my body's like, girl, you need to sit down or I'm going to turn you off wherever you are. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm like, my body's about to shut down. My body's about to shut down. Like, I start shaking. I already know my body's about to go capiche. And I'm telling you, I have been really busy. You already know, you know, Kevin was in surgery. Then my best friend, she was in ICU. Thank God she was removed out of ICU yesterday. Thank you, Lord. I would need you to still keep praying for her, you know. Today when I went, before I came here, I just went to say hi to her, tell her, Mira, I'm going to be in the show. I see you after the show. I noticed that the feeding tube of her nose was removed. I'm like, whoa, hold up.
That's good.
That's wonderful news. You know, I still need you. I still need my warriors to keep praying. Because this is not an easy situation happening, you know. But only the Lord is the one who knows what's up, all right? No doctor's going to tell you, oh, you got this much left. No, it don't matter if they tell you that. The Lord's going to be the one telling you when you're coming home or not, okay? Besides that, we went to bingo.
Yes, we did. I was going to say, and we went to bingo.
We went to bingo 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't win, though.
Me neither.
But that's okay. I still went to bingo.
We didn't win. We went. And
shit.
And then I went to the Neptune, back to Neptune.
I had to work, so I couldn't go.
Yeah, she couldn't go the both times that I told about Neptune. You know, like, I see it as my me time. Like, I even tell Kevin, like, Kevin, I'm sorry. You got your food. Are you okay for being alone for a few hours? I need my me time, and that's my me time. That's my me to just think about numbers. Cause are you thinking number here?
Oh, 75. And
but I don't think about any problems. That my phone keep going off and off, and I'm like, whatever. See you later. Whatever. You got some stickers from Monopoly? I'm like, shit. I'll talk to you when I get to the house later at 12 midnight. Like, leave me alone right now. Leave me alone.
It's bingo time.
But yeah, but that's what I have been doing. You know, of course, you know, it's like appointment, doctor appointment, work. Go to the hospital, my friend. Then go home, take care of the stuff, cook dinner, then take care of my other businesses. It's like, it's too much on my plate. But that's life. That's something that I need to go through this bump. I call it the little bump on the road. Right after, it's going to be a smooth road after that. You know, it's life. Shit happens. But the thing is all about you picking up the big girl's panties on and deal with it until, you know, and how to balance yourself too. How to balance yourself as well too.
For sure.
Yes, because if it's not this, then I have to go in Tampa for the fashion show. I go, I'm telling you. And then I'm trying to make everybody happy at the same time. So a friend is going through something, I like to help them. Another friend going through something, I like to help them, be there for them, support them in somehow, some way. But I need to support myself.
And I always say, you have to be able to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody and everybody
That's how I
else.
go to bingo.
Right. Well, I know, but it's true.
Yeah, but really, that's my time.
Like, you know, like especially Latina women, like we always tend to want to help everybody. Everybody in our path.
Well, not every Latina, I'm sorry. There's some selfish motherfuckers.
There are.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you know, we always want to try to help everyone that is in our path, so to speak. But you have to understand that at some point, like I said, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else.
Nobody else, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that includes everything from your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state, your financial state. All these things play a big part on what you can and cannot do. And sometimes I've done it myself, tend to overstretch ourselves because we want to make sure everybody else has, you know, their needs, but then our needs are not taken care of. And that, you know, at some point you want to say selfish, but maybe sometimes we have to be a little bit selfish with it and be like, I can't do it. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to say no and not feel guilty, which is something that is very hard, especially for me, because sometimes I do feel guilty. But lately, I've just been an asshole, and I just don't care. So it's gonna be.
And another thing is, everybody cope with situations differently.
Excuse me.
Mira, cállate.
Sorry.
Some people.
I told you I'm getting over that. I'm not contagious or anything. It's just I'm getting still.
Yeah. I would say some people cope with situations differently.
Yes.
Like me, like if I'm going through grieving or going through some situation that is hard that I don't want to think about, I like to stay busy, especially work. I love to work, stay busy. Like I told my bosses, like they found out about my best friend. They're like, oh, we will give you the next day off, 2 days off, for you could be with your best friend. And I'm like, no, I want to work. They're like, no, stay with her because the news that you receive. I'm like, I looked at her and my eyes got watery. I'm like, no, I want to work. Like, that's the only way I could cope with any situation what's going on. They're like, listen, let us know anyway. You know, let us know, you know, we're still going to give you the pay of the day. I'm like, okay, say no more. I take the day off. But I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, I have the best bosses ever. Like, I'm supposed to take the day off, but guess what? It was not really off because I took care things that I needed to the house, house chores, house errands, other stuff that I needed to take care from my other businesses. Like instead of me, like the way I'm squeezing it every day, I actually gave time for myself to pace. Then Saturday, I was like happy because I didn't need to go to Tampa that Saturday. So that Saturday, what I did is I watched a couple of novelas. Yeah, I did my laundry, I cooked. Then I went food shopping at BJ because I couldn't do a delivery. I was like, let me do a delivery. They wanted to charge me $10 delivery, $10 tip. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm not spending $20 hard money no. I'm going to drive all the way to Kissimmee, go to BJ, get my shit and come back because the one in Davenport didn't have a few things that I need. I'm like, nah. So I'm like, nah, I need that 20 shit for bingo.
That's gas money.
Hell yeah! You see the gas?
Because guys,
Yesterday,
gas has gone up.
Yesterday the gas was $3.65, which is still way more from last week. Last week it was $2.60, $2.70. Yesterday was $3.65. Today is $3.99. And some places they got it for $4.05.
Yep.
I'm like, what the hell? And I'm actually posting gas, putting gas in my car every 2 days in my car because I travel a lot. I travel a lot, then I help my daughter and stuff like that. It's a lot. Like, what the hell happened to the gas? Like, it's too much. Let me see. We got some. Angie, mi amor, ahora sí, mándame muchos besos bien tronados. Me encantan los labios rojos. Bulem Amgar. I didn't know you speak Spanish.
There you go. You learned
Bulem Amgar, thank you for tuning in. Mira, un besito para ti, Bulem. That's somebody new. I've never seen them before. Besito, thank you for tuning in. Gracias por tu sintonía.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Hello, this is Nina. Hello, this is Angie.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But yeah, that's my recap. I feel obviously I'm going through personal situation where family members, best friend, that's family. Work, and you have to balance yourself. That's what I'm doing, balance myself, and at the same time taking my time off. I even told a few people after this situation, I'm taking a whole weekend and I'm leaving out of here. I'm out of here for a whole weekend.
Same thing. It's just I got so many busy weekends. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna take a few days off, and I'm like, peace, see ya. And I'm going by myself. Like, peace, see ya.
Oh yeah,
yes.
I already.
You could walk. You could go to the kitchen now. You could poke yourself. See ya.
She said
yes.
You could poke yourself.
Yes, I had to poke him, but not that way. Not that way. Sometimes when I'm frustrated and I'm tired, he's laying down, right? He's laying down, and I just come and go like this. He goes, damn, what the hell did I do to you?
He says, poke me?
No, he said poke me. I say that, he looked at me like, what did you say? You're not poking me. I'm like, you know what I mean. Shut up. You know what I mean. So sometimes I go, pwah, he goes, damn, what did I do to you? I'm like, I just had a rough day. And you're my nerve right now.
Yeah, it's your fault. But yes, it's definitely important. Like I said before, take the time for yourself. If you got to go away on a weekend by yourself, then that's what you got to do. Then that's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm home alone this week, so it's like, wow, I don't even have the dog here. So I just lay out I laid out in my bed yesterday like this. I could have went to the office and did some work because I really did have a lot of work to do, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stay home. And I literally just laid out in my bed and was look, it's listening to me. You see it?
Yeah.
Stop it. Siri's listening to me. You see her?
He's recording your stuff.
She really did record everything. Stop. Siri, stop. Bitch is acting up. I'm gonna shut the whole shit off.
Yeah, and she's still there recording. Look
at her. What does this say? I can't see.
Yeah, it's up saying, I like to get poked. I like to.
Alright, I fixed it.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I fixed her. Because sometimes she be acting up too. You gotta watch and be in your house has ears. Yeah. But anyway.
That's why when I'm not using my laptop, close that motherfucker down. Because right here, you leave it like that, they're still watching you.
Yeah.
They're watching you walking back con los panties.
So, true story, right? I was gifted a laptop like a couple of years ago, right? And I swear to God, I mean, I don't know if it was true or not, but maybe it's just my crazy self. I could have sworn, not that I could have sworn. I just had this idea in my head that person who gave me the laptop
is watching you.
Yes. So I swear to God, true story. So I bought this little thing. Somebody's putting hearts on the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I bought this little thing that slides over the camera on your laptop, and I always had it closed so that even if he was watching, he couldn't watch through the camera.
So you were very paranoid about it.
Hell yeah, because it might be a little bit TMI, but sometimes I'd be on my laptop with no shirt, no panties. It's just like on my computer working. I don't fucking care. But then I had to think about it.
She be in her birthday suit working on that computer.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have the hackers trying to hack to your computer.
I'm like walking over, like I take a shower with my laptop open because I'm doing work while I'm trying to get dressed and I'm doing this and that. You know what I mean? But I had to think about that. I'm like, what if he really did put like some spyware shit in my laptop because he gifted it? It was a gift. And
you never
know, right?
You never know.
I made sure I bought that little camera thing. Actually, the little camera thing the camera cover was a gift from one of the sponsors that I have for another business, and they gave it to me, and I put it on the laptop.
You never know. There's a lot of crazy people out there.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's some crazy things out there. Crazy,
It really
crazy.
is.
What happened? He's saying, "Show me your lip. You want to see my lip?"
Send a cash app.
This my list.
Send a cash
mi
app.
labios.
What's your cash app? What's your cash app?
My cash app is $NYRICAN360.
Yes.
NYRICAN 360.
Yes. Envíanos un dinerito, unas estrellitas, so Angie and I can go eat after this. That'd be great. Le gustan los labios, nosotros nos gusta el dinero, así que envíanos unas estrellitas. Así que envíale a Angie un dinerito. $, no sé cómo decir eso en español.
El signo de dinero.
NYC.
No, NYRICAN 360.
Right.
Yes.
Ahí está. Envíale un dinerito, así podemos ir a comer. But anyway, I'm just
I should
saying.
have brought you some food. I thought you were cooking, because you're always cooking.
But there's nobody here.
I didn't know that. Girl, I haven't seen you for 2 weeks.
I'm not cooking
Actually, a week
shit.
and a half, because we saw each other in Bingo. So a week and a half before you got sick. Indeed. Yes.
Si quieres más besitos, a ella le gusta el dinero. Así que envíale el dinero, envíanos unas estrellitas y ya, ella te va a dar todos los besos que usted quiera. Así que el show,
Oh, no.
el show no paga los biles, el dinero paga biles. Así que, bueno, anyway, as I was saying, so vacation, we are in spring break, guys. So like I said, it's very important. Go anywhere that you go on vacation, especially if it's not your hometown. Don't come thinking you badass because, first of all, there's a lot of locals here that really are badass. And then you're gonna end up in jail or something like that, or worse, lose your life or be unalived, and that's not good neither because then now your family's gonna be saddened in all types of ways. And just go with the mindset of I'm going on vacation to have a good time. When you can go with that mindset of going on vacation and having a good time, you will see the difference in your vacation.
The difference on the vacation, whatever beef you got is in your hometown, leave that back there.
Correct.
All right? You're in a new town, your new place, you're about to come to enjoy your little vacation. Leave that away from here.
Right.
Okay? Like, that's the worst thing. You go on vacation, some people want to just mess
Ruin
up,
it.
and you be like, what the hell I came here for? I was such money here, and they ruined that
And
shit
this
for
is
me.
why, we live in the #1 tourist destination in the world,
That's
right?
the thing, yeah, that's bad.
So we always have tourists everywhere.
They
all
don't know
the
how
time.
to drive for shit.
No. I mean, I give them some sort of pass because, they really don't know where the fuck they're going. But move. Get out of my fucking way, okay? Stay in the fucking slow lane. Get out the way, right? Stay in the fucking slow lane, okay? But when it's spring break and stuff like that, I know me, and I'm sure, I don't know about Angie, but I know me, I tend to stay away from the beaches, the parks, and all that stuff. I'll go, and, I'll go when all y'all go home, then I'll go to the beach. And
when it's spring break, we already know. No parks, no Disney, no SeaWorld, no Universal, no that. Cause the line,
no beaches, nothing.
The line is like 2.5 hours for a 30-second ride.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no. We already know since we live
Right.
here. We don't go to no attraction parks.
Yeah.
We don't go to the beaches and
No.
none of that. If anything, we go to our home local. One of our friends, we got a pool. Like, Nina, I went to your pool.
Yeah.
Or Nina, Angie, we going to your pool. We see each other. Or we go to a song or the pool.
Or we go
but
to one of the
me.
resorts here because
Yeah.
that's cool. We
Yeah,
go to
even
the
those
resort
pools, some of them,
Depends
some of
which
them
ones, Right.
They are
Depends which ones.
full, but some of
Right.
them got like 7, 8, 10 swimming pools in the resort. So we could go to the one where the older people are.
Yep.
We sit over there, you know, let the
Yep.
older people look at us. They were like, look the way they are dressed. Like, we can even sunbathe.
They were like, oh God, look at her butt.
Look at her saggy thunder legs. She is fat and she don't care. Well, baby, so no, I don't care. I'm walking and my legs going boing, 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 boing. I'm telling you,
That's a
since I'm
TikTok
losing weight,
right
I got those thunder legs that I lose skin. Like no.
You had to squats.
Girl, I can't even do shit. My knees, I need that EW40 shit on my knees. I'm telling you.
EW40?
I don't know, like, yo.
All right, Tim, man. It's WD-40. Actually, what you need is glucosamine chondroitin, but that's all another thing.
What she said?
Glucosamine
Talk
chondroitin.
to me in English, man. English.
Glucosamine chondroitin, that's what it's called. It's a...
Oh my goodness.
Sorry
We
about
are
that.
back.
Technical difficulties of a live show. Somebody was trying to call me. So, but anyway. Glucosamine chondroitin, it's a natural pill. It's in a, you can get it in a pill form. It's a natural vitamin that's good for your joints. So your knees, your elbows, you know, things like that.
I guess I could use that after my replacements. Because I was
You
told
need
I need replacement badly in this one. This one is going there after because this is the one I messed up through the car
It's an
accident.
accident.
Yeah. Getting needles every 3 months sucks. And then the needles on my back sucks more. Like,
Yep,
I can't. But this one got it got fractured. And I told the doctors for years, something wrong with my knee. You know what? The first motherfucker told me, oh, you need to lose some weight. Even though if you look at your knee, it's not going to help because you're fat.
Thanks.
Okay, I needed, the thing
You
is,
should have went like this. Yeah,
didn't even look at x-ray, CT scan, nothing. I went to another knee doctor. He did not see that fracture. It has been like that for years. The one that I go to now since September, that right away he went like this. He goes, wait a second, you got an old fracture there. I'm like, no shit. I've been telling these doctors. That's the one that be taking care of me. And like, not only that, he's actually one of the #1 knee doctors here in Orlando. I'm like, shit, but it costs me more since, you know, it don't take all fully insurance yet, but I need him. I need him, and thank God, those needles, girl, hurts. You never got one before?
No.
Oh
I
my
do
God.
squats.
It's like, ooh, breathe in. The needle's this long.
Oh, hell no.
This long.
I will pass out.
And the thing is supposed to be 3 months, 3 more or more with no pain at all.
I will legit pass
This
out.
one lasts only 3-4 days with no pain. After that, I'm like, what the hell happened to the month? What happened to the month? And the doctor, last time I saw him, was like, and my PCP too. My PCP means regular doctor. They were like, you know, you need the replacement knee right away. I'm like, I cannot do that because of my job. If I do, they already told me I will be out of work for 8-10 weeks. And I even told my bosses, I'm like, will y'all let me sit in the camera, sit down, show the dress sitting down? They're like, they started laughing. They're like, yes, Angie. And I'm like,
well, I mean, if they get you a really high bar stool, it could work.
I'm like, yes, Angie. Like, if the best thing is because this is the drive leg. I won't need to drive with this.
Right.
But when it sucks, is when it's time to do this one, that's when I really will be out of work. You know, or not only that, once we have the big building, I will be behind.
Yep.
Y'all gonna be the one working in the front. So let's see.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah.
But
We're
anyway.
gonna hire a few girls. Yes, we're gonna hire a few girls. Yes.
Yep. Kevin said everything will be okay. Yes, it will.
Yes, in the name
Yes,
of Jesus,
it
everything will be okay.
Yes, it will. So anyway, guys, just really quick, let me go back to the story that I started to tell you before.
The spring break shit?
No, I'm done with spring break.
Oh.
Vacation mentality, guys. Don't forget. Vacation mentality, okay?
I love vacation. Ooh.
I can't wait to go on. I'm going to Vegas in July, okay?
Okay. For good or job? Both.
What happens on the pre-prep to Vegas stays on the pre-prep to Vegas.
The last time I was there, it was because work. And
Right.
then the one before that, it was just pleasure. Yeah.
I'll be in Vegas in July.
She will be in Vegas in July. Just keep your DM ready.
Anyway, I'm single, so I do what the fuck I want to do.
For now.
But anyway.
For now, let's happen from here to July. Let's see.
So so I happen to be in this particular location in Oviedo, right? Literally like in the middle of nowhere, right? And it was, I call it modern day slavery, and I'm going to tell you why. It's crazy to think, and and I should know, but when you don't see it, it's like, it happens, but you don't really think about it. But then when you see it, it's like, bitch, like, what the is going on, right? So I happened to be at this location last week, and the company had a lot of immigrant workers. I'm just going to say it like that, right? A lot of immigrant workers. A lot. I mean, probably like 98% of everybody who works there is an immigrant. Okay? An illegal alien. Okay? Now, hardworking people, I'm not going to never take nothing away from them. The most hardworking people you're ever going to meet, they were there because I was talking to them. I was interviewing them. I wanted to see where their mindset was. What were they doing? What were their plans? Because there was even some young kids there. But we'll talk about the young kids in a second. But the older ones, 40s, 50s, 60s, still working in the fields, in the campos, picking up shit, right? Picking up the things that they had to pick up. And I was talking to one of the guys, and he said he works from 7 a.m. to sometimes 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Shit.
I was like, wow. And then he goes, even the women that you see over there, he's pointing them out. I said, yeah. He goes, they come the same thing. They work sometimes from 7 in the morning to 8, 9 o'clock at night. I said, do you get paid overtime? Hey, he looked at me like I had 12 heads. He's like, ¿qué es eso? What's that? We don't get paid over. They get paid regular pay. Okay?
And what is the regular pay for?
$15 an hour. To be in the hot-ass Florida sun. Okay? With one 15-minute break and one 30-minute break. Okay? Now, legally by law in the U.S. or even in, let's just say, state of Florida, if you work more than 8 hours, you're supposed to have 2 15-minute breaks and 1 30-minute lunch. Now, if they give you an hour lunch, then you're okay with the 1 15. But if they're going to give you a 30-minute lunch, you need to have 2 15-minute breaks. So I'm giving them all this information, and they were looking at me like they've never heard it before, right? So I'm telling them all this stuff. And then the young kids are also there, 18, 19 years old. So I start talking to them, right? And I'm like, so what's your plan for the rest of your life, And one of them was like, well, not this. And I'm like, so what are you, what are you doing here? What prompted you to come work here? Because and I say modern day slavery because the owners or the supervisor, manager, bitch, whatever the fuck you want to call her, because I'll call her out. I already did a Google review on it and everything, so I don't give a damn. Right? And I called her out by name because I don't give a damn. Drives around in the golf cart, and then she'll just stand there and look at you and give you a dirty look. And then you can't just stand around. It's fucking 90 something fucking degrees outside. And if you're standing around, she's, coming at you. So I kept going like this. Because that's literally all the fuck this bitch needed was a fucking whip, okay? But anyway, now mind you, she's Latina, okay? The supervisor bitch was Latina. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? She works for the white man, but she was Latina, which pissed me off even more because, number one, she's a woman, and number two, she's Latina, and she's treating her own people, her own kind, in this kind of way. Now, I'm not even done yet, okay? Let's get to the 19-year-old. So I asked them, well, my parents worked here. They've been working here for for 20 years. Now, mind you, he's 19. That's all he fucking knows is the campo life. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, do you know that there's so much more out there that you could be doing that can actually pay you more? And again, he looked at me like, huh? Like I had 12 heads. Like, I think I was there literally to put these little tidbits of information out there because these people really had no idea about anything. And here's the thing. They're so afraid to speak up because they're all illegal. I mean, maybe not the young kids, but everyone else is illegal. They're so afraid to speak up and to be in these conditions that they just deal with it. But now here's the part that really pissed me off. Okay? Not even do they give them water, nothing. The break room is this disgusting mess. I have pictures. I'll show you after. Dirty break room, this and that. The bathroom, okay? This is what set me off. So they have an outside bathroom, not an outhouse, because I think I probably would have been okay if it was an outhouse, like just the condition of what it was, okay? This was a regular public, like a little building, you know, like you go to a park and then they have those bathrooms outside, you know, the men and women bathroom, they're outside. Okay. Those are better than what was there, okay? I went in, it was like 7 in the morning, super pitch black at night. It was not at night, but it was pitch black still, you know, for being morning, but it was dark outside. So I go, no light in the women's bathroom, okay? The bathrooms are really small. There was no light in the women's bathroom. So I'm like, I can't even use the bathroom even if I wanted to because I got to pee, right? And I can't even see what's going on. The door was wide open. Now, mind you, there's a lot of men that walk around here. You think I want to take a piss with the door wide open? Because what if these... I told the guy, I said, one of these men's attack me and they're gonna catch these hands. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, but I shouldn't even have to be put in that type of position, right? Then I was like, well, let me go to the men's room. Fuck it, I don't care. The men's room had light, but it was so dirty and disgusting, whatever. I was like, I'm not using the bathroom. So I was like, I'm gonna use the bathroom in the office. The nice little pretty clean bathroom. And this bitch was giving me dirty looks, telling me I couldn't use the bathroom. I was like, well, I'm going to use the bathroom because that bathroom out there is disgusting. She was rolling her eyes at me left and right, but she finally let me use the bathroom because I was like, So whatever. So then day goes by and I said, and I'm still talking to these people. I'm gathering information because I want to know where their mindset was for doing the work that they were doing. Hardworking people, not going to lie. So I go into the restroom to see what, because now there's daylight. The stalls are about literally this small. There's wasp nests in the stall, okay? True story. I have pictures. I will show you, okay? Wasp nests in the stalls. The paper towels, you know how you dry your hands with paper? They were like all stacked up. Where the sink area was probably like this size right here, okay? Very small, okay? And all the paper towels were like stacked up here like this. Just stacked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they were dirty because, you know, it gets dirty. You're outside. And when you open the thing, the water splashes. So when paper towels, they get... You think I'm going to use that and wash my hands with that? Hell no. So I went back into the office and they tried to tell me that I couldn't use the bathroom inside, that I had to use the bathroom outside. And if I didn't want to use the bathroom outside, then I can go home. Number one, that's a threat. So you're not even allowing anybody from out there to come and use these nice clean bathrooms when you have these disgusting ass bathrooms. First of all, they're not even ADA compliant. So if I really wanted to file a lawsuit, I can, because you have to be ADA compliant when you have, that's the Disabilities Act, right? When you have a public bathroom. Okay, that's number one. And number two, I said you cannot legally deny me the right to use the bathroom, because if you do, that is a lawsuit and it's illegal for you to deny me the right to use the bathroom. So guess what? I'm going to use the bathroom and you're going to go ahead and send me home because I'm okay with that. Because I'm not them, I am me. And she was like, she was a white lady. Okay, she was a white lady. And I say that to say that there's still companies out there that have these type of conditions, bathroom conditions, working conditions, and all these things for these illegal immigrants who don't know any better, or maybe even if they do, they're just afraid to speak up. So I was literally pissed off. I was talking shit not the whole day, the time that I was there. I was letting them know, I was like, yeah, you Myra, you Myra, and I was just calling them out by name because I was getting pissed off. But it was more of me talking to these people and like literally, and I know it may or may not make a difference to the older ones because they're illegal and they're afraid. But the young ones, I'm really hoping that I was able to reach them so that they can go on and move forward and not be stuck in that job for 18 years like their parents, because it was literally campo type shit, you know? And listen, like we said before, and this is the crazy part. Pause that one last thought that I was going to say. The crazy thing is that we have talked about immigration before when, not to get into politics, but with the ICE in the area, scooping up immigrants and this and that, whatever. And I can guarantee, and you have a certain group of people that are like, oh, immigrants gotta go, yes, this and that, and all this stuff, right? And we have said these are some of the hardworking people. They're the ones who are out there picking your fruits, picking your vegetables, your plants, all these plants that you see in every Disney, Universal, your community, all them little plants, Home Depot. They're the ones picking them on these campos, right? They're out there because you're not going to do it, right? So you can't even say nothing, but I can guarantee you that company is a MAGA supporter, is a Trump supporter. I don't know it for sure, but I can guarantee you that they were one of the main ones saying, yeah, immigrants gotta go, but meanwhile they got 50 of them, 100 of them working in their fucking fields. So the audacity of them and the fucking nerve, basically, just pissed me off. But anyway, modern day slavery really does exist, and I don't care if you're a company, if you have immigrants work, I don't give two fucks. But treat your people the right fucking way. Don't just dangle a fucking bottle of water at them without even a fucking cooler. It's hot, fucking plastic. You're gonna fucking give them cancer. First of all, let's start with that. But anyway, you treat your people right, and then people are working for you regardless. They're not even paying them overtime. Do you know the violations that are there, even if they're illegal immigrants? You know the violations that are all over this place? Anyway, I reported them. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that because it still really does exist in today's world and today's society. And it's sad that these people, like I said, because they are so afraid to speak up, and I get it 100%. I get it 100%. Why they're afraid, because they still need to maintain their little households wherever they have and make their little money. And like I said, they're some of the hardest working people you're ever going to meet, but they should still be treated with some kind of decency and respect because they are doing a job that none of you want to do. That's all I have to say about that. I know we got some comments.
Yes, we do got comments. Let me see. Mari, thank you for watching, mommy. She goes, hello, girls. Kevin goes, what's up, Mari? Mari goes, what's up, brother? Hopefully it's well. Mari goes, bendito, my sis looks so tired. And Kevin goes, definitely she is. She needs a whole day of rest. Mari goes, yes, she does. Not a day of weekend. They're talking about each other.
I see. Glad to see that our guests, our fans, suck among themselves. It's great. It's great.
Nothing new. It always happens. It's not. It's Neo
with Kevin. It's exactly. But anyway, so yeah, so that, you know, like I said, that experience to me was like really like an eye opener because just to see, I mean, we've talked about it, we've heard about it, but when you actually see it, it saddened me to think like, wow, these women really have to use this type of bathroom, disgusting bathroom. It's dirty. The doors are open. There's wasp nests in the stalls, dirty ass paper towels, and you know, and no, it was just not okay with me, and so I had to say something, and I did report it. I even did a Google review. I don't care. I'm not gonna say here on their name, but look it up. It's there. And it's just, like I said, it's just pretty sad to think that is still happening in today's world. So.
That is sad. That is sad.
Yeah.
And that's the way life is, for real. Like, it's a lot of crazy thing out there. And not only that, they know when people are going crazy trying to make the day, to make money to pay bills. Because I'm telling you, literally today I bought two bags of groceries. It was already over $70. And it was like 4 little things in each. Yeah. Not big. Like,
everything is
so much money. And then those two bags only have one package of meat.
Let me tell
chicken,
you something.
Which I used today to make food.
I bought, which I very rarely do, but I was just feeling like, first of all, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't want to cook or anything like that. But I still had to take care of my family. True story. I ordered Uber Eats, and I very rarely do Uber Eats because it gets a little pricey and stuff like that. But I got 3 burger meals. Burger, okay? Not steak, not empanadas, not Victor Pollo, which everybody knows I love me some Victor Pollo, right? Right? None of that. Burgers and tater tots and a drink, okay? I bought 3 meals.
30-something, 40?
Try 70-something, 70, almost 70.
Where you went? To Five Guys?
No, Sonic.
The fuck?
70.
And those burgers are small.
$. I'll fucking screenshot this shit and put it up there. I didn't even realize, because you just order, when you do Uber Eats, you just kind of order
Wow.
and that's it. I didn't notice until I was looking, because I look at my bank account every day and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Fucking Uber Eats. I said, oh, hell no. I would have went to pick the shit up myself and just write down the fucking
It would have been way cheaper too.
Right, but I wasn't feeling good. I was like, fucking, I didn't even think to look at it. Because I was like, oh, they were $15 each, the meals. How it went to $74 fucking, I don't even fucking know.
$30 is tip and delivery fee.
Yo, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here we go. We got more. Let me see.
70, yeah.
Jessica, thank you for tuning in. She's going, hola, sorry I'm late. And Mari goes, Angie was falling asleep. No, I wasn't.
No, she wasn't. She was on to my conversation.
Yes. My sister go, it's expensive too. That tax and delivery. And then Jessica goes, $70 is mini compra.
Right? I don't know if you saw this one. Uber Eats sucks because after all the prices up, it comes out to triple the amount. I know, it's crazy. You didn't see that one?
No, I don't see it here. It's expensive too. Let me see.
But yeah,
no,
it was over $70 for 3 fucking burger meals. I was like, what the fuck? So with that being said, we talked about the gas prices going up. Guys, the gas is super expensive now. And that is because, unfortunately, we have a war going on right now in Iran. And I want to take this time.
Yeah, petróleo, we cannot get it from them no more.
So, you know, we have a few minutes left in the show. So I just want to say, please make sure that you guys pray for our troops out there. Pray that they all come home safe, sound, you know, in one piece and everything like that. We have lost some, there has been some casualties already. And we really hope that this ends sooner than later. But we just don't know what's gonna happen right now, and then the way it's looking.
I believe somebody thought that this was gonna be a hit and run, like they did with Venezuela, hit and run, boom, I got my shit. No, they're actually fighting, and today in the news it came out that they're about to send 85,000 troops out there.
Yep.
And the thing is, yes, they have mentioned in the news some casualties and stuff. The thing is, there is a saying out there, they're not actually saying the real number of casualties that we have here with our troops.
Right.
Like, they're lying to us at the same time. Like, this is crazy.
Right. So
just pray for them, please.
Pray for our troops. On Fridays we wear red. I do have some shirts and things like that that are up for sale on my TikTok shop. If you go there and look, and the proceeds will go towards our military troops once they do return back home. And because obviously we can't send anything to the Middle East because we don't really know where they are. We're not supposed to know, right? So Fridays we wear red, like I said, and I'm wearing red today anyway, but it's not Monday. I mean, it's not Friday's Monday. But Fridays we wear red that's to remember everyone deployed. Red, that's what it stands for. So pray for our troops. We're going to go through some rough times right now with everything increasing, gas prices and all that stuff. People are losing their jobs, unfortunately, because of these things. Uber Eats, everything is just going to continue to go up. So just do your best, you know, try to stay as positive as you can, and just, you know, pray for our troops and pray that this ends sooner than later, although it doesn't look that way. But
pray that it won't be worse than it's actually getting.
Correct. Exactly.
But yeah, my people, like she said, stay prayed up. Make sure you tell your loved one you love them. Because, listen, by the time you come out of your house, you don't know you're returning back home. How shit is right now. Yeah. Things are crazy. And people are crazy out there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You can't even say hi to nobody no more. What did you say? Especially in New York. In New York, for real.
So that's pretty much what we have, you know, that I have for this week. I'm just going to be working the rest of the week, trying to catch up on some shit that I didn't get to do last week. And I think I'm just going to, chillax because I'm dolo this week. So
she's partying. She's having fun.
People always think, like, you know, and it's such a misconception because they think, oh, she's home alone. My kids, she's home alone. She's going to be doing this. I be asleep half the time. Like, literally just lay down in my bed. Like,
nobody's going to be bothering me.
Nobody bothers me. And I don't even got to get up to let the dog out. I don't have to do shit. So it's literally like, I be like that. But then I be bored because I don't have nobody to yell at. I don't have nobody to, I can't even yell at the dog. He's not here. So, but it is what it is. Sometimes the peace and quiet is good just for a moment.
It's good and it's good.
Yeah, but then, you know, you want the chaos back.
Yes. Yes, my people. But me, I will be working, keep on doing what I have been doing for the last month and a half. Just keep on going. Saturday I have to go to Tampa for the fashion. Keep on doing because that fashion show is coming up soon. It's right around the corner if you think about it, because we're already in March. April's around the corner.
Yeah.
So it's coming, my people. And also, I'm going to tell you, like a lot of y'all have been doing, keep praying for Linda, please. Keep praying for her. And I'm telling you, prayers will move mountains. And I'm telling you, keep praying. And I'm telling you, I love seeing what I have been seeing these 2 days. But I thank you a lot, but please do not stop. Keep praying. Yes.
All right. And with that being said, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this crazy thing we call the show. We appreciate you guys so much. Jess, I know you were late. Make sure you go watch it because it was pretty good. We talked about some pretty good stuff today. And for those of you who are watching on the recap, whether it's Facebook recap or it's on YouTube or Spotify, iHeart, we appreciate you guys as well. Make sure don't forget you can send us a message at itstheshowpodcast@gmail.com. And we appreciate you guys all so much. So,
all right, my people. Enjoy the rest of the night. Y mira, deja de estar escribiendo mucho. ¿Qué te pasa?
I don't see no cash app. No veo
No,
estrellitas.
mi labio, ¿qué
No
pasa?
veo estrellitas ni ella tampoco ve nada en su cash app. Así que adiós. Goodbye.
God bless you. See you Monday.
Bye.
Bye.